going to be a cold winter in New York. The Yankees get their guy, agreeing to terms with free agent hurler Gerrit Cole. 9 years, $324 million, making him the highest paid pitcher in baseball history. He got a lot of money from the Pinstripes, and you got to love this move if you're the New York Yankees. The Yankees finally get their guy after not getting that free agent white whale for quite some time. Remember, this wasn't George Steinbrenner's Yankees, where every offseason it's about getting that coveted free agent. Well, finally, they get the white whale this year in Gerrit Cole. And like I told you, I thought he was headed to New York. I thought the lure was going to be too high, the history he has with this organization. Remember, they drafted him in 2008. They tried to trade for him, and he's always been a Yankee fan. Remember, he had this sign, Yankee fan, today, tomorrow, and forever. Well, hey, that's going to be today, tomorrow, and for the next 9 years, unless he opts out after that 5th year. Well, here's Brian Cashman. He talked yesterday about how those meetings went leading up to Gerrit Cole's decision.
I thought it was a great conversation. He's obviously, we all know what he's like on the field as a competitor, but it was really it was a good opportunity for all of us to get to know the person. I think, he would fit in anybody's clubhouse as a player, but he clearly would fit in our clubhouse as a person, too. I think we have a tremendous chemistry in there and a group of merry men that I think he'd fit right in with the performance and the personality. And so, again, I think he's put himself in a great position to be courted. And at some point, he'll have decisions to make sooner than later, I'm sure, when, his representation fields every offer, and he'll just have to pick a location sooner than later. But he's a great player, and obviously it's an opportunity. He's put himself in a great spot. He's worked hard to get here, and now we'll see where it goes.
So give Brian Cashman credit. Brian Cashman was the Cashman, right? $324 million, but it was more than that. It was more than just that money and that extra year, the no trade clause, all the incentives. It was about how the Yankees courted him. It was about how Hal Steinbrenner had 5 conversations with Gerrit Cole. Andy Pettit's presence at that meeting. You had the Yankees go all in on him, and they did everything in their power to lure in Gerrit Cole, and Gerrit Cole saw just how much they wanted him, and Brian Cashman talked about Andy Pettit and the Yankees organization's presence in those meetings.
Clearly, without being on the field and in uniform and going through all this stuff, I thought so. I mean, it was an easy conversation to have. I thought that there was connection with all parties involved, and I thought Matt Blake did a great job of trying to explain who and what he is and how he goes about his business, and I think it was a great opportunity for Booney, obviously, as a potential manager, and then Andy Pettit as a former player, to describe obviously his experiences coming from Houston, Texas, where he grew up in Deer Park, Texas, and then coming to New York, and what's it like playing on the big stage, and Andy still has retained a home obviously in New York, and so that it says a lot. So it was less about trying to convince him about New York as much as educate him and his wife about New York.
But don't kid yourself. Even when they say it's not about the money, it's all about the money. And in this case, $324 million. Just 2 days ago, we were talking about Strasburg's deal, right? $245 million. This shatters that by $79 million. This shatters the previous record held by David Price by $107 million, okay? $36 million average annual value, and if you look deep in the contract, it is straight cash. No deferred money whatsoever. It includes a full no-trade clause. But look, when you have the season that he had and you hit the open market at 29, this is the kind of money that you deserve. This is what the market value is for a pitcher who had 373 combined strikeouts last year. That was the most since Randy Johnson's 419 in 2001. He posted a 20-5 record this year, a 2.5 ERA, a .89 whip, 326 strikeouts to 48 walks in the regular season. So Gerrit Cole, he got his money. Here's a live look at Gerrit Cole driving to Yankee Stadium.
I'm rich, bitch! I'm rich, bitch! I'm rich, bitch!
And of course, the Yankees players reacted. The Yankees were going wild on Twitter. Luke Voigt tweeted at Gerrit Cole 45. Hey, the number 45 jersey fit really weird and runs really big. Not a problem that you'll want to worry about for 9 years, so I'll take care of it. Hashtag congrats, man. Hashtag let's get 28. And then Aaron Judge, a little smirk face emoji. And then Gleyber Torres hit him with a little gif of everyone clapping. And then Zach Britton, hashtag Cole for Christmas with a little dancing baby gif. And then Reggie Jackson, Mr. October himself chimed in. He tweeted, "What's happening? Yanks get their man, and now we have what it takes. We get to the World Series next year, 2020. See you soon, Gerrit. Nice job, Hal, Hank, Brian, the Cashman. We got a bad man. Bad with 9 A's, bro." So you have to say right now, the Yankees are the favorites to win the World Series next year. They took Gerrit Cole away from their toughest competition, the Houston Astros. Also, they kept him away from the Los Angeles Dodgers, their toughest competition that they may face in the World Series. The Angels, they were really never in the picture to begin with, but you got to say right now, the Yankees are the prohibitive favorites to win the World Series.